The Vietnam War was a Cold War-era military conflict that occurred in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia from November 1, 1955 to the fall of Saigon on April 30, 1975. This war followed the First Indochina War and was fought between North Vietnam, which was supported by its communist allies, and the government of South Vietnam, which was supported by the United States and other anti-communist countries. Because the Vietnam War was the first highly televised war, many stereotypes about APIs were created through the use of media such as film, photographs, and news articles. One popular injustice is the stereotype of the highly sexualized dragon lady. Five Gates to Hell is a movie about a few women being captured by troops and given the option of liberation through sexual exploitation. This causes them to emerge from helpless victims to sexual but dominant dragon ladies. Full Metal Jacket is an example of another very popular cult movie that showcases the highly sexual dragon lady. In this scene, a Vietnamese woman is offering sex for money to an American soldier.
Another injustice is the stereotype that all Vietnamese people are barbaric. In the first picture, it shows South Vietnamese soldiers taking in a suspected Viet Cong soldier. Then it shows the same suspect about to get shot, and the last image shows the supposed Viet Cong soldier shot dead on the ground.
A third injustice is the stereotype that all APIs came to America on boats. This produced the very popular but derogatory term fresh off the boat, or FOB, that affects many APIs today.
Although we usually notice the concept of the yellow peril incorporated into our media, the Vietnam War is somewhat of an exception to this established norm. In our first picture, we notice a propaganda poster that defines the yellow peril. Unlike World War II, the Vietnam War seemed to have a different theme. As we see in this cover page of Life magazine, the media's goal was to expose the truth of the hardships of war. This idea sparked an anti-war campaign throughout the United States.
Despite the fear and hatred Americans were being fed through the media about the Vietnamese, they were just beginning to realize that the Vietnamese were going through problems of their own. These very popular photos show a naked Vietnamese girl covered in napalm, crying and running through her war-torn village. This helped to expose the reality of the cruelness of the American troops.
Americans portrayed API women as dragon ladies and China dolls, but in reality, these women were mothers and wives who just wanted to escape and survive the cruelties of the war, so that they could continue living peaceful lives with their families.
As a result of this exposure of the truth behind stereotypes and media injustices of APIs, many Americans protested the Vietnam War due to their newfound knowledge of the reality and cruelness involved with the war.